Yesterday, we talked about a number of game devs who were celebrating what happened to Charlie Kirk. Some of them were even openly calling for more quote-unquote purges, as they put it, where these people falsely accuse others to try and justify and promote the extreme violence that they want to happen. It's pathetic behavior, really, and much more could be said about that. But today, we've got a number of other people just like those devs. And just like them, they're also finding out. These people went to Office Depot to get a poster made for a vigil that they're holding for Charlie Kirk. You can see the design for the poster there on the bottom, saying the legendary Charlie Kirk, 1993 to 2025, rest in peace. However, the Office Depot employees seem to have been very offended by this.
So, we came in for an order earlier to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for somebody that passed. It's not
it's propaganda. I'm sorry, we don't print that here.
Alrighty. So, what's your name?
Farrell, I'm print supervisor.
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, we do
so
not
they
print,
say they don't print
we don't
political
print
propaganda.
No.
So this is somebody that passed away a couple years
That's
ago.
political propaganda, unfortunately. I'm
So
sorry.
this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil.
It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
What makes it propaganda?
Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to. Yeah.
Our general manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
No,
want to
it's
speak
totally
further
okay.
on
No,
the
we don't.
subject,
We have
If you would like
lots-
to,
we
you are
have-
welcome to return.
Well, that clip ended up going viral, and many people reached out to Office Depot. Office Depot, not long after, issuing this statement. To our customers, we are deeply concerned by the incident that occurred at store 3382 in Portage, Michigan. The behavior displayed by our associate is completely unacceptable and insensitive, violates our company policies, and does not reflect the values we uphold at Office Depot. We sincerely apologize to the customer affected and to our community for this regrettable situation. Upon learning of the incident, we immediately reached out to the customer to address their concerns and seek to fulfill their order to their satisfaction. We also launched an immediate internal review, and as a result, the associate involved is no longer with the organization. We are committed to reinforcing training with all team members to ensure our standards of respect, integrity, and customer service are upheld at every location. Our customers and communities deserve nothing less. That takes us to this tweet saying, following Charlie's assassination, this TikToker encouraged others to take the life of his wife, saying a quote that I'm not going to repeat, but I will play the clip for you and you can hear it from the dude himself. Saying, yet TikTok seems to have no issue with videos openly inciting violence. Well, this didn't quite work out for the guy, but we'll get to that.
Y'all saying Charlie too much, my bed's starting to float. Y'all saying his name too much. Like, I'm looking, ooh. And someone need to get the wife too. Fuck her. She just as fucking trifling. The wife. I'm not even gonna say the name. Because if it applies, then get her.
He very swiftly got tremendous backlash for this clip, and then went into panic mode and posted a second video. A desperate and failed attempt at damage control. Unfortunately, I didn't record that clip in time, and he's now deleted his entire account. But according to my recollection of that clip, his damage control clip, he tried to say that the other clip was out of context and that he actually wanted people to protect Charlie Kirk's wife. This excuse, of course, makes no conceivable sense, at least in my opinion. And as you guys know, he ultimately went into hiding and privated his entire account. Cam Higbee tweeted, he ripped the sign off my table just after saying that I'm destructive to society and that someone must stop me. What did the sign say? People shouldn't lose their lives over opinions. Rest in peace, Charlie. The clip very quickly gaining a ton of traction and even collecting 100,000 likes, backfiring tremendously on the hateful creep that we're about to take a look at, as all he really ended up accomplishing was pushing more people away from his extremist views.
People like Cam Higbee will just sit here and do this information, and they will just keep doing it forever until somebody stops them, because we've constructed an environment, we've constructed a society where people can do misinformation. They can make an entire career out of it, and it doesn't matter how much that misinformation gets other people hurt and killed. It doesn't matter if it's just
opinions don't get people killed.
Yeah, you can have the wrong fucking opinion, dog.
Opinions don't get people killed.
This is it.
Why don't you show the sign?
Opinions
He's crashing out like this because I have a sign that says nobody should be killed for their opinion.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I tripped.
Touch my stuff.
I tripped. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna mace me?
Yeah.
Please
Back
mace
the
me.
off.
Here's another angle of this lunatic ripping my sign off my table just after challenging me to mutual combat. I'm shaky and I'm so angry. I hate you so much. Mutual combat.
Oh, I am shaking. I'm so angry and pissed off at you. I hate you so much. I don't get this opportunity.
Do you hate me enough to hurt me?
Oh, you're such a fucking joke, dude. You are such a wit. Hey, actually, how about this, Cam? Do you know what mutual combat is?
Yeah, and I'm not participating.
Oh, you're not gonna. Oh, so I'm just gonna educate people. So mutual combat is a law where two people can decide. They can agree. They can say, hey, we would like to resolve our differences via some sort of just physical, fair conflict, right? You just, hey, we're just gonna go at each other, right, for a little bit. Work it out. It's one of those things that I actually really like this law, because people like Cam Higbee will just sit here and do this information, and they will just keep doing it forever until somebody stops them, because we've constructed an environment, we've constructed a society where people can do misinformation. They can make an entire career out of it, and it doesn't matter how much that misinformation gets other people hurt and killed. It doesn't matter if it's just
Opinions
straight
don't
up
get people
fucking
killed.
lies. Yeah, you can have the wrong fucking opinion, dog. You can
Opinions
just
don't
be.
get people killed.
Yeah, that's. I mean, this is it.
Why
This
don't
is
you show
his
the
defense.
sign?
Opinions don't get people
He's
killed.
crashing out like this because I have a sign that says nobody should be killed for their opinions.
Oh my bad. Sorry, I tripped. I tripped. What are you gonna mace me?
Yeah.
Please
Back the
mace
fuck
me.
off.
I think that might actually be the most pathetic clip that I've seen so far, which is saying a lot considering how pathetic all of this stuff really is. But the way this guy's acting all tough and, oh, I want to challenge you to mutual combat. Oh, you know about mutual combat, says probably the dude who's never actually been in a fight in his entire life. And then as soon as he gets confronted, he takes, he rips the sign off, and Sam, goes to confront him, starts actually walking up to the dude. He cowers away. Oh, my bad, dude, I tripped. Meanwhile, the purity testing is getting worse than ever, and extremists on the left are pushing more and more people away, including this individual who's black and gay, and they say that he apparently isn't because he's not celebrating what happened to Charlie.
I just need someone to make this make sense, please. Because I said I do not believe that someone should be murdered for their opinion. As a black gay male, I was told today that I am no longer black. Then I was told, because I'm not celebrating someone's death, that I can't be gay anymore. This is crazy to me. This is like a new thing. I did not know that. So what we can take away is hi, I'm Phil, a straight white male, because I can't be black or gay and not have feelings and empathy. Sorry.
Dean Withers, a left-wing influencer, also failed the purity test. He had shared his thoughts on Charlie Kirk's passing, and in the video he was crying, to which he got a ton of backlash from his own followers, other leftists disowning the guy. For example, this tweet with 81,000 likes, where you can see they make a racially charged take here about Dean being white. But as we know, these extremists will also disown black people too. They'll go after anyone who isn't celebrating what happened to Charlie. They're quite literally tearing their own party apart.
In the last 24 hours or so, I've received a lot of public scrutiny and backlash in response to the fact that yesterday, after Charlie Kirk died, I cried, and then the video of me crying was blasted all over the internet.
He goes on for about 2 more minutes trying to explain why he cried to the other leftists who are outraged at the fact that he cried. And it seems like that wasn't good enough. As another response he got, one of the top responses actually, with 126k likes, is this one, saying, liberals if Hitler took his life in this day and age, and showing Luffy crying right there. Clearly making fun of Dean Withers. And yet others would point out how ridiculous this all is. For example, this tweet with 28k likes saying, we live in a sad world when a liberal commentator has to justify why he cried after seeing a father lose his life in front of hundreds of students. And this one with 12k likes saying, well, quoting where Dean had said that he was heavily criticized, and then saying, buddy, you got death threats over it. They hate you too. They hate us all. On the bright side, guys, more and more people are coming out condemning what happened, even people who I don't think have even ever made political content at all. For example, Mastar Media here, well-known anime YouTuber with, I think, around 4 million subscribers. He made a around 30-minute video saying a lot of things, but in part of that video also condemning what happened to Charlie Kirk. I'm also seeing a bunch of stories like this where people are out and about, doing their normal daily activities, and just strangers are talking about this stuff and similarly condemning what happened, talking about how horrible it is. And I experienced similar, actually. I was at the gym the day that Charlie Kirk lost his life. I was making a video and ended up not making that video. I wasn't in the mood to make that video anymore. I wasn't on the mood to even be on the internet much anymore, as I mentioned yesterday. And so I took that day off and the day after as well. But the point I'm getting at is the day that Charlie lost his life, ended up going to the gym, spending a lot of time there. And there were people talking about what happened and condemning the sort of horrific things we've been seeing online from people who are celebrating this stuff. And I never, ever see people talking about politics at this gym. I've been to a few gyms where people do talk about politics. I'm not going to say it never happens. But this particular gym, never seen anyone talk about politics there at all. And this time, they're talking about politics. And they're very much not happy, to say the least, about all of this stuff. The tragedy that occurred, the behavior from certain people. It's all backfiring so much on them in ways that they probably never even imagined. Anyways, I'll leave it there, guys. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed my coverage, and if you did, please consider liking and or subscribing. It helps out greatly. Thank you again. I'll see you in the comments here. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one.